Today in Behind the Music, Black Roses Band, the Argentine rock band. One history with many rock and roll, abuses, alcohol, parties and many discontrol that almost puts end to this band of rock and roll. In the year 2005, some guys of Coronel Moldes south of Cordoba, Argentina, decided to make a band. But they don't know that this band will be the most great band of the Argentine under rock. This is Long Way, the history of Black Roses Band. In the scene of the Argentine local rock in 2005, was born a band called Black Roses. In an epoch of social and political injustice in Argentina, five friends know themselves in the south of Cordoba, Argentina, in a town called Coronel Moldes, decide to form a band to be able to announce his nonconformity with the Argentine government across his passion the rock and roll. Everything begins when the guitarist Guido Giovanni and Alejandro Leonos, who had tried to form a band in the previous years without being successful, invite his childhood friend and bassist Pablo Grandi. After some tests they decide to invite the drummer Valentin Garcia. This one itself it proved to be uninterested party for the offer and acceptance to form a part of the project immediately. Having already the base of the band they decide to invite several singers to realize a test and to decide serious who the singer of Black Roses. Of this test to the band he is interested the voice of the singer Norberto Spertino, who was integrated to Black Roses the same day. Nobody knew them, but they rapidly came to the local radios in order that they know them. At the end of 2005 the band extracts an EP with 4 songs, where one was finding the song called Wars, with which the band achieves certain popularity. But undoubtedly the song that marked the career of the band was Nobody It Will Stop Us, edited and thrown in the year 2006. In the year 2006 the band suffers from repeated accusations on the part of the majority of the persons of Coronel Moldes, saying that the band was going in the nights to the cemetery, which one was finding in the surroundings of the people, to realizing rituals of black magic and one drugs consuming, what brought a rejection on the part of some persons to the band and principally to his music. The people were starting seeing them as hard boys. They started falling on Black Roses serious accusations of drugs and alcohol that actually nobody knew if they were true. After these extensive presentations and fights the band decides to take a recess and to focus in his first record project, called Long Way, who was recorded in 3 studios different from the city of Rio Cuarto. After the presentation of his first disc in the city of Rio Cuarto, Cordoba, the singer Norberto Spertino has a strong clash with the members of the group, what leads to Norberto of Black Roses' separation. On having passed 5 months of Norberto's separation with Black Roses, the band was employed to finish his disc. In the course of these months the band did not present advances and shows to follow Long Way's presentation, which led to the band to meeting Norberto. In the above-mentioned meeting they decide to arrange his differences and was returning to the scenes with a new formation and a promise of a new disc. In the year 2009 Black Roses finishes the tour of presentation of his disc Long Way, edited in 2008. When this presentation have finished Black Roses meets that the rumors of drugs and alcohol that the people were saying of them were increasingly strong. These problems did that some of the members of the band have strong discussions and days were happening without speaking itself. When the majority of the persons were thinking that hereby terminaria Black Roses' history, leaving his legacy of alone parties, alcohol and girls. the band manages to re-arise from the ashes with two new E.P. who returned to him to the band the heat of his followers and the desires of finishing his second disc. In the year 2010 all was a really discontrol. In this year happened some differences between Valentin Garcia and the members Demis of the band, which leads to a readjustment of the formation. It is because of it that in April 2010 Valentin Garcia is expelled from the band by these differences, occupying the place in the battery the drummer Juan Pablo Blasina. With a new formation Black Roses gives beginning to the tour 2010 that has beginning in the city of Rio Cuarto on June 19, 2010. This was Behind the Music, Long Way the True History of Black Roses Band.